Hey there, it's Jarrad here from Investors Edge Real Estate, and today I'm with one of my savvy real estate agents, Logan Duncan-Smith. Thanks for joining us. In this video series, we're going to be going through how to make tens of thousands extra when next selling your Perth property. And today, we're actually running through the whole furnished versus unfurnished debate that we so often get asked. And if your property is vacant and you're coming to sell, it's really worth considering furnishing your property. Buyers come through, there's really no soul, there's nothing to show them how the property can be set up when it's unfurnished. And so by putting your furniture in, we could really paint that scene for them and show them what it could be like for them to live in the property. So first of all, I thought we'd chat with Logan about the typical costs that we find to furnish something. Logan, what are they for different property types that you are usually working on?
Typically speaking, it can range from anywhere from $2,600 to about the $4,000 mark. Just rough cost for a single bed, single bath apartment could be about the sort of $2,600 for a month. 2 bed, 2 bath around the $3,000, and then with your houses, 3x2, I'd say roughly about the $3,300, and then a 4x2 house, I'd say around the $3,600. So and that's per month, and then obviously ongoing from there, it does come down a little bit, but the first month is always, sort of the indicator of how much roughly it should be costing. So
we're wanting to be sold in the first 4 to 6 weeks in any case, wouldn't we? And you don't have to go with furnishing the whole entire house. You could always just do your master bedroom, family areas, the back entertaining, and maybe one of the bedrooms. Just depends what sort of budget you're on.
Yeah, that's it. And we've even had situations where the house has already been partly furnished and we've just furnished the rest of it as well. So, and that's worked out really well as well. So
great. So that's a bit on the costs. Give us a case study if you can think of, just so everyone can wrap their head around the kind of returns you might be expecting. I know we can't go and sell a property twice and find out what we got for it, selling it furnished and selling it unfurnished, but I think in your case study, 2 identical apartments or 3x2s in the same group, was it?
Effectively 2 3x2 units, relatively the same. One was furnished, one was unfurnished. The one that was furnished sold within, I think it was about 3 weeks. But it was also more so the buyers that were coming through, the sort of mentality or the sort of feedback that they were getting was that the furniture really helped. It created like a sense of how can we afford this, rather than the unfurnished, which was quite cold and not very welcoming. It was almost like, how cheap can we get it? And it was reflective of the sale prices. I think the one furnished sold for, for an investment of $3,000, I think they sold for an extra $12,500. So
in that case, about a 4 times return.
As well as the time on market. I think they sold within 3 weeks, and the other one was on the market just over 8 weeks, I think it was. So still relatively.
Gives us an idea.
Yeah.
I guess what we kind of hoped to see is at least the doubling back of your investment as one of the main benefits. And it's great when you are going to market to know that you're leaving no stone unturned. You really just want to know you've got your best price from the market. What other kind of benefits have you seen, Logan?
The main one is obviously creating an emotion in buyers. We've got a few other things and a few other tactics that we use to sort of create emotional buyers, but at the same time, nothing more than furniture. But also just the quick selling times. There's nothing more costly than being on the market too long. It's the first question you get asked as an agent is how long it's been on the market. And it's hard to be truthful when it's been 6 months, but it's pretty open knowledge nowadays how long the property's been on the market. And we're pretty honest and upfront with people. But obviously, if it's furnished, it's just going to help bring that time down. So
I guess when buyers get in that emotional space, you've got more chance of having multiple buyers interested at the same time and getting that competition.
That's it as well. When people walk through and create that sort of emotional connection where they're going to see their kids grow up and whatnot, they're definitely going to look at paying more, and it's definitely a benefit to the seller. So we can't recommend furnishing your house highly enough. So
great. Well, that's pretty much sold it to me. If you've got the money to furnish, definitely worth the investment, and we can help you arrange that whenever you come to sell a vacant property. Thanks for joining us.